are dry. But as you can see, the yellow, because this was tilted outside, maybe we should have just laid it flat. The yellow has gone into this area of the page which we don't really want, because we want that part to be the focal point, the standy out part of our picture. But because we're using transparent watercolors, there's nothing that can't be fixed. For instance, if I want to lift out a color completely, I've got an old brush, an old stiff acrylic brush that's got very stiff hairs. And you use your water, and let's say I want to clean up a little bit of this yellow. I want a white patch here. Use your water and gently but firmly, just watch this. You wet that area and then you dry it off with your paper towel. Just watch how nice and clean this leaf will become. Now we still have to take a little bit off the leaf that was supposed to be blue, because if we put blue on top of the yellow, what will happen? It will turn green, and we don't want it to be very, very green. We want it to have blue and purple undertones, so it looks as though it's lying underneath our yellow. You can see I'm taking off the color. I'm being firm, yet I'm being gentle, because I don't want to make a hole in the paper. Although Archer's paper, which is the sheet you're using, I hope, is very strong, very tough, and it can take a lot of abuse like this. There you are, we've got the point of that leaf, and we'll use the other, we'll also lift a little bit of the color on the other side of the leaf. But that's nice and dark anyway, but just so that you can see what I'm doing, we will remove some of that color. See that there's a leaf underneath our focal point. I'm going to paint that leaf now the blues and purples that I said I would do. Ultramarine blue, a watery color, a watery blue, if you don't have sunshine to dry your work quickly so that you can rework it, all you need to do is get out your hairdryer, put it on medium, and dry the leaf. It'll dry in no time. I'm going to leave that just to dry a little bit while we outline the top leaf. Remember I told you how nice it would be if you had a pencil, a very soft pencil, and you can just outline the top leaf. Now, because the top leaf is almost dry, 90% dry, we are going to spatter, like I told you. We're going to spatter that leaf with some brown spatter and some orange brown spatter. Remember I told you, you use your number 4 brush, and you take another little brush and you use it upside down. If you don't have another brush, you can use a strong stick, or even if you've got a kitchen knife, you could use your kitchen knife just to tap the spatter. There's the dark brown spatter. Now we're going to put in the orange brown spatter. Some of it will go over onto the underneath leaf, which is good, because it's going to make it look more natural. then I'm going to mix up a little bit of orange, bright orange, which is the mixture of my red and yellow. And let's say you've got too much spatter and you just want to take some out. Remember, you wash your brush off in the water, you dry it off to a nice point, and then you just soak up the extra little bits of spatter that you think you won't need, that you don't want to be there. And it does a perfect job.